Okay, we should be live. Let me just check everything's working properly. Okay. Desktop audio.
May the glory of the Prinzessin bring light to this world.
Testing. Testing. Cool. Everything's working. Okay then. Apologies for the late start.
I created
Everything was
another
working
universe
against me.
and
That's right.
founded paradise. For
It's
I,
like
Fischl, and the Prinzessin
freeing
of
up
the
space on my computer because I updated Genshin like less today, and I knew I needed to do that, and I lost track of time, so I did that just beforehand. Then Genshin needed to do the internal update, and then of course the integrity checks, and then next thing you know. Where does the time go? Okay. Today we're playing some Genshin Impact. The new update came out yesterday, version 5.2 I believe, so lovely. We're already starting off amazingly. Can we please? Goodness me. The new 5.2 update is out, so we've got loads of new stuff to experience, new characters and stuff. Today, we will be doing the Interlude Archon quest. All fires fuel the flame. Whether they don't know anything else after that, I really don't know, but that is the main thing that we are going to do today. Okay.
I hear
don't
the
know.
voice of fate, speaking
Turn
my
that down
name
a
in
little.
humble supplication.
Okay. Let's go do our dailies as always, and then we'll get on with the Archon quest. One second. Fix my model a little bit. It's looking very low down. Second. Okay, that should be fine. Ooh, a bit of lag. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, the lag! Ooh. And now we can see that. The lag is real today. Probably because of the new update. It's like reloading all the stuff for the first time.
Time to go.
Hey! Boing, boing, boom!
Into the wind.
Everyone wins! La la la! Wings of darkness!
The wind knows me.
Okay, first one done. Let's do this one next. Oh, yeah, please. Oh my goodness, the lag. Oh my goodness. Okay, that one's done. This one again, what is with the snake one? Literally. I've actually managed to go on and do Genshin pretty much every day except for yesterday.
Time to go.
Since I knew the new update would be out by the time I went on. But how come I always get the pet snake food one? like, it's like, there are so many, yet I like see this one so often at the moment.
Yeah. Into the wind.
Okay, that's done. Yep, here's what you were looking for. Stop leaving it behind. Like, how do you forget something at a campsite? Okay, last one. That's the weasel thief one. Okay.
The wind knows me. Time to go.
Okay, let's do this. Okay, middle one. All done.
Add Astra. Thank you for complete. Add Astra.
I believe it's also a new week, so let's go do this quickly. I should have. Yeah, I'm starting to claim these more.
Time to go.
I love how it remembers how many you crafted last time, so I don't have to press any buttons. I can just press literally one button and get it. Okay. Time to start the Archon quest. So, Interlude has been unlocked. Go to quest. For the same land. Head to the Flower Feather Clan. After the root rooting of the black sun that had hung high in the sky, Natlan finally had a precious moment of respite. Respite? I think that's how you pronounce it. Decided to go help the Flower Feather Clan, which has been hit the hardest by the calamity, with the reconstruction efforts. Navigate in the new area. Okay. I knew we were going to a new area. I did not realize it'd be that big. That still leads to a dead end. We know we're going to get area over here just because of this pathway here leading to a dead end. And it looks like we've got a waypoint here that we got auto unlocked. You good? Nice. You. Okay, let's see if we know them. So I can already see there's a waypoint there. So if we go straight to that waypoint. What's this? Oh, it's this guy. Can hold a name and enter spirit stance. And we can also jump higher. L2? No clue. Ah, man. Night sigils. So hold and aim to extract information then. Nope, that's the wrong button. Okay. A huge. Oh, goodness me. I think we might figure out this. Open door, so we can't do that. Okay, we're actually taking damage. We'll get there in the end. All the new stuff. Transit.
Time to go.
Okay, there's the Statue of the Seven. Oop. It's not another cutscene, okay. What's going on here?
Something's hiding behind that statue!
Oh, it's
Aw,
cute.
it's a baby Ectomisaur! So cute! Although, why is it staring at us?
Oh no, getting drawn in by its cuteness. Cuteness kills, apparently. What is this place? Aww. Is that its mom, maybe? Who are you? It walks off into the distance.
Ugh, how long was Paimon out? Paimon locked eyes with that baby Ectomisaur for like a second, and then she was suddenly pulled into this strange place with a huge Ectomisaur.
Yeah, same
Any
here.
idea what happened?
I mean, they're masters of
Traveler?
dreams, right? That's what I'm saying.
Hey, what's wrong?
We're being summoned.
Look, it's that baby Ectomisaur. Seems like it wants us to follow it. Paimon's adventurous side says we have to see where this leads.
I'm in, let's go. Calling from the Masters of the Night-Wind. Should I have done... Of course it is one of those ones. I didn't want to start that. Oh, I love this game sometimes. Oh man, I should have limited it. But I forgot to. So we're gonna have to continue that next time. I'll do it at the end. If we have time, we'll do it at the end. But that is annoying, because I don't like doing that. I only wanted to get this because it's the first one in the row. We'll get there in a minute.
Time to go.
I'm not listening, game. Literally, can we not? What's this? Can we have fire? No. Yeah, we can. Cool. Oh, what? Okay. Oh, nah. Really? There's like a foggy area? Oh, no. Getting deja vu from Azuma, which I still haven't finished that area in Azuma. We'll have to probably do it off stream at some point. This one next. Can stuff stop talking to us?
Time to go.
Trying to make our way through Natland and everything's trying to talk to us.
All right, after you.
Okay, next one along is Statue of the Seven.
Bring it.
Okay. Well, it looks like it's just one more Statue of the Seven to get, but we'll go get that later. Okay, don't go across that bridge. Do you see that? Yeah.
Bring it.
Okay, almost there. There we go. Nice. Okay. Let's see. Where is this Archon quest then?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay.
Private letters or
Wait, isn't that Yansan? Wonder what she's doing here.
There they are.
I brought all the stuff over, Coach. What's next?
Yep. We're gonna have to get our voice acting. Uh, okay. Oh, hopefully there aren't too many characters we have to actually read out. Just take it easy before the real work begins. You two are in charge of repairing the houses to the north. The rest of you should go west. The road practically crumbled beneath my feet on the way here. The whole thing will need to be reinforced.
All right, I'll start by moving the boxes over.
I'll help you. These things can get pretty heavy.
Nah, I got this. These muscles aren't just for show, you know. You see that? Perfectly defined. I can lift this stuff up with one hand.
Fine, as long as you don't wind up too sore to move tomorrow. I don't want to hear any complaints from you.
Just prepare to be amazed. My back.
Rip. Well, that doesn't kill. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Goodness me. Take him to get some rest and apply some meds. Take it easy for the next few days, alright? I don't want you getting worse, and don't push yourself. You can help out once you're better.
I knew I should have trained harder.
Working out is different from real work. You've got to ease into it. Anyone still not have an assignment? Chief, Mututa? Is that how you pronounce that? Needs our help.
Son!
Traveller, Paimon, what are you doing
We were
here?
just about to ask you the same thing. We didn't expect to run into you in these parts.
Well, my tribe's in pretty good shape, all things considered. We're already done with all the repairs. Goodness me. I heard the Flowerfur clan was hit a lot worse, though, so I decided to come help. On the way, I ran into a caravan of merchants from my tribe and brought them along. These are my students. Students? Oh, I didn't tell you before? I'm a professional trainer. I assign workout plans, meal plans, all the good stuff. If you're interested in a particular sport, I'm happy to whip you into shape. Anyway, that's enough idle talk for now. A little while earlier, the chief asked me to bring a few people to help with something. Are you two free? As you can see, due to unforeseen circumstances, I am short a few people.
Of course, we're also here to help. Let's go see the chief.
Perfect, then follow me. All fires fuel the flame. I believe this is the only Archon quest available for this update. Of course, there's one up here.
Into the wind.
Spiral up. There we go. Okay, where is it? This way. Okie dokie. We made it, Chief.
You're here, Eon-san. And you must be the traveler in Paimon. I've heard a lot about you. I'm sure we'll have a much better time now with your help.
Let's just get straight to the point. Are the people behind you warriors from your tribe? Did something bad happen to them?
Cold. So cold. Duarte, are you there? I'm drowning, and there's something in the water.
He's on the ground, but it almost looks like he's trying to swim.
The abyss. The abyss is coming. There are eyes in my hands, and hands in my stomach. And my stomach is full of teeth. And
Goodness
ate
me.
all of you. It's coming for me too.
Something's happened.
But we haven't been eaten. We're right here.
Huh. Monstrous beasts! How did you get in here?
As you can see, their mental state is quite poor.
Yeah.
They went missing after the battle. We found them in the wilderness in the days that followed, but the damage had already been done.
What could have caused this?
We found them unconscious in areas corrupted by abyssal tumors, lying next to their deceased comrades. My only guess is that something terrible must have happened during the battle.
Hmm.
According to the chief of the Masters of the Night-Wind, sudden exposure to a large amount of abyssal power can have mental as well as physical repercussions. We've never seen the effects this heightened before, but maybe Gasoithoth was just too powerful.
Gasoithoth? What's that?
It's the abyssal monster that appeared in the sky not too long ago. After consulting our ancient legends, we decided to call it Gasoithoth, Reaper of the Abyss.
Okay.
Oh, that giant black ball? Didn't we force it to retreat, though?
True, it poses no threat to us now, but whatever wound it inflicted on these warriors still endures. We scoured all sorts of records for a solution, but nothing came of it. There was some mention of a treatment from several hundred years ago, but that knowledge is long gone.
Could I try to help?
Right! You can purify abyssal power! Might as well give it a try!
Mm-hmm.
It didn't work?
That must mean purifying the abyssal power within them still isn't enough. In any case, thank you for trying.
So, what can we do now? Don't tell me my friend is just gonna be like this forever?
Come back to me, Gogeta! Please, don't leave me like this!
We beat Gasoithoth! They survived the battle! Are we really just gonna sit back and watch them lose their minds?
Hmm. Of course not.
What is it, Aeon-san?
We'll take care. Goodness me. We'll take it case by case. First of all, we shouldn't keep them cooped up in here. The environment isn't doing them any good. Let them go where they feel comfortable. I'm the Traveler Paimon, and I will talk to them.
But,
Are you sure about this?
I know you're worried, but we don't have any other solution, right? Maybe it works, maybe it doesn't. But we won't know until we try. Well, don't just stand there. Let them go. Send someone to follow them, but don't stick too close. We just need to keep tabs on them. The crowd disperses. Okay. Alright, it's up to us now. Let's talk to them one by one. This is a bad situation, but I know the warriors will find a way to pull through. After all, we've overcome so many challenges already. What's one more? Okay, first things first. Like that. Okay, I need to talk to the first person.
Emotional death!
Hi, Saki. Yeah, they've gone all mentally ill here. Visual damage, definitely. Oh dear. Okay. Found him. Hello, can you hear me?
So dark.
cold. I want to go home.
Okay, just wait a little longer. We'll take you home. The caravan from my tribe should have brought some firewood. I think starting a bonfire might help. Yan-san, yeah. I'm not sure when she's available though. She's not available this update. And from all the stuff I've heard, she probably won't be available next update. So eventually we'll get her. Like, I don't know if you watched the original like trailer showing off the different areas, but this character was one of the ones revealed all the way back when the game first came out. Unfortunately, no voice acting, which is a pain, so I'm gonna have to read everything out. But still. When it's dark, damp, and cold, what's better than a fire? Maybe the light and warmth will help change what he sees. Wait here while I grab some firewood.
Light. Underwater. Where is it coming from?
It's working!
Is someone there? Please save me. No, wait. You have to leave this place. The water's too deep. You won't make it.
It's okay. We brought some friends from the people of the springs. They're great swimmers. We're here to save you.
No, please. Just leave me. Duarte.
Oh no, it's not working anymore!
I got it. Honestly, there's so many areas I still haven't finished in this game. But currently I'm playing it as a casual thing, as in streaming only really, with some dailies off the side. We're mainly doing like the main story things, because I really enjoy the main story in Genshin. The only thing that's going to wear me out is reading all the non-voiced characters today, if you know what I mean. Oh man, hopefully the strike gets sorted soon. I haven't got enough room to install it yet. The problem I've got is my computer complains about anything in relation to like storage space. Like, I have a good 80 gig free, but it shows up as being in the red for storage. So I'm probably gonna try the Steam version of the game, because apparently it's available on Steam. But I'm thinking like I'm gonna have to archive some games off Steam to have enough. Hold the storage. I mean, it's my laptop. It's probably getting close to 3 years old. I had it like a year before I started streaming, I think. But yeah, I think I'm gonna have to like move some stuff around to try and get it to install. If it doesn't work, then I do have an old desktop I could try it on, but I still haven't set it up again since the hard drive went for that. Like, we bought a new hard drive and we installed Windows 10, but we haven't bought a license for Windows 10 yet, and then other things. Like, I wanted to have the alt drive on as a separate drive that you can still access, but I still haven't got a cable for it. Yeah, it's the whole thing of, like, I would have to, you know, be careful playing the game with an external. But at some point I do want to try it. I did have a look at the website and the game looks interesting. I might, if we do get to install it, I'd probably do it as a blind stream going into it, if you know what I mean. But I just haven't found enough room yet. Especially since I've got, what? I've got Star Realm Genshin. as the main ones. I've got a few other games on it. Like, I actually checked earlier. Apparently 80% of the storage used up at the moment is all, like, software. So, I'm probably gonna have to look into archiving some of my Steam stuff to get enough room to fit it in. Yeah. We'll have to see how it goes. I mean, I could install it, I could play it and stream it, and then find that it's so laggy that I can't even get my mic to work. But it's a game I want to try, and if it doesn't work out, I'd have to get my desktop working. And hopefully that would work with it, but we'll have to see how it goes. But it is on my radar to try out at some point. Okay. Looks like the bonfire wasn't enough. That was the second time he mentioned the name Jurte? Is that how you pronounced it? Maybe you could start there. Let's ask around and see what we can learn. Okay. Ask around about this name that I can't pronounce very easily.
One with nature.
My friend, is he any better?
We're working on it, but I wanted to ask, does the name Duarte ring any bells for you?
Duarte.
Duarte.
Oh, yeah, I remember. Duarte was the name of Otoko's Surian companion. Otoko almost drowned as a child, and Duarte was the one who saved him.
Ah, so that's
he dove deep into the
interesting.
water and used all his strength to carry Otoko back to the surface. It was pretty touch and go, but both of them made it in the end.
That means you just need to bring Duarte here and...
Well, you see, Duarte died 4 years ago during an Abyss invasion. He was helping evacuate injured warriors from the front lines, but fell to an ambush.
Maybe you don't need Duarte. What do you need this for?
What do you mean?
You're right. Duarte didn't have many distinguishing features. I don't think he ever stood out next to the others.
We just need to impersonate him. Based on the look of your face, I'm guessing you already have a plan. Alright, let's get to work. Oh, and thank you for the information. We'll do whatever we can to help your friend.
No problem. Thank you for looking out for him.
Okay, bring a something to him.
Time to go.
Come on, we just need to borrow his identity. Oh, yeah, I got you on that. Yeah, it's like, it's nice having sales, but it's annoying when it isn't the one that you
How are
want
you feeling?
that's on sale.
Duarte?
Step forward.
How did you get here? Are you here to save me?
It's working!
Paimon, shut up. What now?
You're gonna carry me out of here just like last time. Over a decade later and you're still trying to save me. I can't believe you made it this deep underwater, but I'm so glad you found me.
Aww.
Once we're out of here, let's split a huge portion of blazed meat stew. Just like old times. I owe you for this. We're almost at the surface. People tried to tell me you were dead, you know. As if I'd let that happen. I promised to protect you. There's no way. No way.
Aww.
No. Wait. I failed.
Where's it? Vicious, Sanimard.
Duarte? Wait. You're not Duarte. How did I get here? Who are you people?
We snapped him out of it!
Toko!
He's Kaylee. What's going on? All I remember is the battle against the Abyss, and then I was drowning. And
Wow.
a Saurian that looked like Duarte saved me. How did I get here?
Explain the situation.
You went through all that for me? While all I did was cause trouble for everyone? I'm so sorry.
None of this is your fault. Maybe it's not my place to say this, but go easy on yourself. You deserve to move past what happened here and what happened to Duarte.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Go on, get some rest. Ilskali, we leave him to you. Oh, what I smell stuff. Oh man.
Wait, the battle. What happened? Did we beat that giant abyss monster?
Hey, don't worry. We won.
Thank
Yeah.
goodness.
Oh my goodness, it's good helping people. Talk to the second afflicted individual.
Time to go.
Where are they? This way? I think there's 3 people we have to deal with trying to fix. Yeah, here. This one's more,
It's coming for me. It's gonna eat me.
It's okay. There's nothing to fear. I guess I can't pronounce it. The abyss monster thing has lost. Nothing can hurt you anymore.
It's no use. It'll just come back. Nothing can stop it. Nothing can stop the abyss. It will devour everyone. One day, we'll all be reunited in the pit of its stomach.
Maybe it's just Paimon, but she seems to be in even worse shape than a Toko. She can talk to us, but nothing she says makes any sense. She also seems really afraid.
Afraid is right. I wonder what triggered it. The battle against the abyss? Or maybe, like, a Toko, it's some deep-rooted fear, and the abyss just made it worse. Alright, just like before, let's go see what we can learn about her past.
Ian-san, I heard you cured a Toko? I'm so relieved. Is there anything I can do to help? If you need extra hands, I can...
Chief, Mututa. Goodness me. Perfect timing. I was just looking for you. I wanted to ask you some questions.
I think you're onto something. The mental distress does seem to be connected to pre-existing fears and anxieties. Kochita doesn't like it when people talk about her past. But the situation is urgent. So, I guess I'll be the bad guy. Ian-san, do you believe there are people in this world destined for battle?
Yes. I get that feeling sometimes when I'm instructing a particularly gifted student. It's something like, wow, you're born to play this sport.
Then, what about people destined to be unfit for battle?
What do you mean?
When Kochita was little, her parents died fighting the Abyss. She was only 11 or 12 at the time, and her brother, even younger still. The two saw their parents collapse in a pool of blood as flames roared and spread all around them. Conchita trained hard to become a warrior, but still found fighting abyss monsters too difficult to handle. She and her brother were left with severe trauma after the incident. Pain and fear that they could not get over no matter what.
But isn't Conchita one of the warriors who fought the Abyss? Didn't you find her unconscious out on the field?
Yes, we did. You see, something changed within her several years ago when the Abyss attacked our tribe and broke into her home. By the time the guards rushed to the scene, they found her standing there, weapon outstretched, hands trembling. Her brother huddling behind her for safety. And the Abyss monster dead at her feet. She didn't even look at it, and just kept repeating the same thing over and over. You're the only family I have left. I won't let anything happen to you. She became a completely different person after that. She earned a reputation as a very capable warrior, and fought countless battles against the Abyss. We all thought she overcame the trauma, and we were so happy for her. But now it seems like even if she buried it deep within herself, the fear still never left her.
Maybe fighting the Abyss was her way of making sure she wouldn't lose anyone else. Maybe she thought of experiencing that pain again scared her more than the Abyss. On the outside, her choice to fight made her seem strong, but she never forget the trauma of that night. The Abyss just brought it back up to the surface.
How can we help her?
This one is tricky. If we can find the right opportunity, then...
Quali?
Quali, what are you doing with that weapon?
Show me the monster that hurt you! I'll make it pay! I'm going to protect you this time!
Calm down, Quali. That monster is already...
I can do it! I don't care what it takes! I just want her to get better. She's the only family I have left.
This might do it. Reversing the roles.
Family?
Hold on, Chief Mututa. Looks like Conchita is responding to his words.
If Quali goes to battle, the Abyss will devour him. I can't let that happen. I have to do something. But it's useless. No one can beat the Abyss. It's a death sentence. Just like what happened to Mom and Dad.
You've already defeated
But I'm
countless
no
monsters.
warrior. I'm just a coward. Still, I have to protect Quali. What should I do?
Conchita.
I think you just need to fight it one more time.
Fight it? One more time?
Good idea, Traveler. Her fear of the Abyss runs deep. She still has the will to fight. She just needs to defeat an Abyss monster by herself, and we can prove to her that the Abyss isn't indestructible, just like you said. I think it's worth a try. Plus, with us around, we can make sure she won't get hurt. Or that the Earth does... Oh, my goodness. Although that also means finding an Abyss
Try checking the
monster.
mountains to the north. A few fled in that direction after the battle. I dispatched a team to clear them out, so most of them should be gone. But there might still be a few stragglers.
Great. Then let's go right now. Conchita, think you can make
There's
it?
no turning back. I have to face it, even if it will devour me whole.
I'm coming too! I'm not letting my sister face this alone! Not anymore!
Alright, then stick close. Let's go. Okie dokie, where are we going? All the way over
Time to go.
there. Woo. Yeah. I wonder if there's any waypoints over here. Okay. They're the abyss monsters. Got some. Found them. Let's get started. Everything alright, Kojita? You don't have to force yourself to do that. How can we make this easier for her? I guess we should wear them down first, but I think it'll be better to stand guard for now. We should wait for the right moment to intervene.
You were the ones who killed them! As a kid, I thought my parents were invincible. They were always so strong and gentle. They seemed like the most powerful people in the world. But I can still see the image of them collapsed at my feet that night. The raging fire, the smoke, the smell of blood, the sound of my brother's cries. It's all burned into my brain. They told me to run, and I could see the fear in their eyes. I've been running from my fears ever since. But why didn't my parents run? It must have been because...
You can do it!
Because of our family. When you have someone to protect, there's no backing down, no matter what.
The wind.
Stay away from my front!
Let's help her out!
Fine, fine, boom! Oz, reveal thyself!
As you wish, main Fräulein.
I can do this. I have to do this.
I see everything!
Go away!
One with nature.
Okay.
Where are the rest? Where are they hiding?
You defeated them. That light strike? My goodness. My ability to talk sometimes. That last, oh my goodness. That last strike was absolute perfection. You pulverized them in a single hit.
That's impossible. They were gigantic beasts crawling with eyes, ready to devour everything in sight. No. Wait. What am I saying? Abyss monsters are not actually that scary. I've defeated them before. I know I have.
She's back to normal!
Kuchita!
What just happened? That is quite embarrassing. Sorry
Aw.
about that. I've always envied warriors who don't get scared or feel lost. It really felt like I was getting stronger over the years. But in the end, maybe I never made any progress at all.
It's important to listen to your limits. Just like in training, pushing too hard will only hurt you in the long run. Everyone needs time to rest. Besides, I have a feeling you won't have to face those fears alone anymore.
Even though we're both scared of monsters, you were always the one who stepped up to protect me. But not anymore. I'm going to get stronger. From now on, we're in this together.
Is that so? Then I'll look forward to the day when you'll be all big and formidable. I finally feel like myself again. I couldn't have done it without you all. Thank you for everything. I think I'll rest here for a bit. I don't think I can make it back to the tribe just yet.
I'll keep you company.
Alright then, we'll head back. Make sure to check the surrounding area for monsters, and it's all clear, so take your time. Sometimes our fears never truly leave us, but tomorrow's a new day. As long as you keep moving forward, there'll be better days to come. Definitely some good advice there.
I'll fight by your side until every last monster is gone.
That's very brave of you. But you know what would make me even happier? If this whole war would end tomorrow, so you would never have to fight at all.
I think that's what everyone wishes for relatives and all that, especially someone that young. Okay. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to keep an eye out on the Black Friday. You never know. Did you hear?
Really? Yes, really. It's all thanks to the Traveler and Eon-san.
Oh, man.
I see. I was wondering why the Traveler was chosen to accompany the Pyro Archon in the final battle. But I guess he really can do the impossible. So all those rumors about the Traveler really are true.
Kochida's getting better too.
Koichi, give me a hand for a sec. Right. Koichi's not... She's not here anymore.
Damn it! Don't, game. You're gonna make me cry. Goodness me. That's 2 people down. You're an amazing problem solver, Traveller. Probably a well-honed skill from all your travels, right? You really know how to give people hope. Ever since you came to Natlan, I've been feeling a lot better about our chances of winning this war. You helped a lot too.
Yeah, honestly, Paimon was at a complete loss when she saw so many sick people on the hot air balloon platform.
Mm-hmm.
We only found a solution this time because you kept your cool and took control of the situation. You deserve most of the credit.
Well, who I am. Okay, goodness me. Well, who am I to turn down such a nice compliment? Most people say the first step is the hardest, but it's not actually all that hard. Exaggerating the difficulty in your own head is where the fear comes in. I'll never get to it, might as well not try. I hear that kind of talk all the time, but if you break your goal into smaller parts, the first steps might actually turn out to be the easiest.
Whoa, you're right. That makes a lot of sense.
Just like when I told you to eat less meat and drink more kale juice. You probably heard that and thought I can never eat meat again. I have to eat kale juice for every meal. I'll practically starve. So that's why I'm against it. In reality, all it takes to start is eating 2 fewer servings of glazed meat stew and adding some kale juice for nutrition. That's it. Not something to make drastic changes all at once.
That sounds like something Paimon could do, but would that really change anything?
Consistency is key. You can't accomplish your goals in one foul swoop. You have to eat away at them little by little. My ancient name means power. Did you know that? So everyone thought I'd grow up to be this tall, burly, muscular warrior. But that's not what happens. A lot of people confused and disappointed. My fellow warriors couldn't understand why I inherited the name over them. At first, I also felt lost. It was only later that I realised true strength basically boils down to problem solving. Physical strength is just a means to an end like everything else. So I begin to break problems down into small parts. When facing an impossible situation, you just need to act. And if you fail, so what? That's just life. Anyway, that's what I learned over the years. Maybe it'll come in handy for you someday. Thank you for the advice.
Well, when you put it that way, Paimon's almost encouraged to start drinking kale juice tomorrow. No, today. Paimon will start today.
Oh no.
You're amazing, Ansan. You really make Paimon feel like she can do the impossible. Maybe your true strength is giving other people strength.
I don't deserve that much credit. You already had that strength within you. I'm sure you faced more obstacles than I can imagine during your travels. But you never gave up. That proves it. I bet I could learn a thing or two from you.
Ian-san, bad news. Occult Land is out of control.
Oh no, he's the one who's... Stay calm, I'll be right there. He's the one who's thinking everything was monsters. Looks like time for conversation's over. Come on, let's go see him. He's the one who was thinking there were monsters here.
What are you doing, Occult Land? Wake up!
Don't you recognize us, my boy?
The Abyss monsters are everywhere. Everywhere. They've taken over the tribe. No corner is safe. Did we lose the battle? No. It's pointless to think about that now. A warrior only has one job. Fight until the very end.
Careful! He's not himself!
Occult Land!
Get back. I don't think he can hear us right now. We need him to get him under control. Let's go. Let's be gentle about it.
So, he thinks we're Abyss monsters? Hey, it's okay! We're not the bad guys!
Wretched Abyss! Get out of my tribe!
Mom, Dad, Archon. This is my final battle.
Please, man.
Please, son. You've got to stop. You can't keep going like this.
Wretched monsters. Give me my family back.
Look, Occult Land! That's your father! He's standing right in front of you!
Get out of my home. I'll never forgive you.
Oh my. Okay. That is a screenshot and a half. Man, some of these artwork scenes are so good. Let me just save this. Should be fine. So instead of giving a neck chop, we're going to do, what was it? The wind attack on him. Yeah.
Are you alright, sir?
I'm fine. Please, don't hurt my son. He's just trying to protect his home.
Mm-hmm. Don't worry, we'll figure something out. Got him.
But what should we do now? He's different from the other two. It's like he can't hear us at all.
Yeah, he's completely
He
out
keeps
of it.
calling us monsters. We're basically enemies to him now.
And he sure knows how to fight.
Oh, Coatlan.
He has a fighting spirit, that's for sure. But we can't keep him unconscious forever. I need to think.
Abyssal corrosion syndrome. 500 years later, and it's resurfaced again.
Oh my goodness, the captain's here, and he's voiced!
That voice, it's...
That's how I'm feeling by him, Captain. So, you've seen this illness before?
Direct contact with high concentrations of abyssal power causes irreversible mental trauma in most people. The exact presentation will vary according to trauma level. Some will suffer from superficial hallucinations and maintain the capacity to perceive the outside world. In such cases, verbal and physical interaction can be used to break through the hallucination.
You've already done that twice.
However, there are also those who are so far gone, entrenched in hallucinations so deep, that medical intervention is the only option. That's why we developed the Drought of Lucidity.
The draft of lucidity?
It's a kind of medicine that can dispel the psychological impact of the abyss. The treatment comes with severe side effects, including chronic migraines for the rest of the patient's life. So, it's reserved for the worst cases. This man is a devoted warrior, one not easily swayed from battle. That is precisely why it's so difficult to pull him out of this hallucination. If you trust me to be true to my word, give him this.
Wretched monsters! Setting up an ambush! Give me your worst. It's either your end or mine! Hurry! He's awake!
Please, give him the draft. My son thinks he's alone in this world. In his mind, all his family and comrades are gone, and only enemies remain. There's nothing more painful for a warrior than losing everything you fought so hard to protect.
At the fire's request, Yansan accepts the draft from the captain and quickly gives it to Octan.
Monsters! What's going on? Dad? What are you doing here? My head hurts. I just had the strangest dream. I dreamt the abyss took over the tribe.
It's all right, my boy. It was just a nightmare. Let's go home. You need a good night's sleep. But first, I want to thank you for saving my son. May I ask your name?
Just Capitano is fine.
I owe you more than words can say, Mr. Capitano. My name is Mune. You're welcome in my home anytime. Time to go, son. Can you stand?
I'll help you carry him back, traveler. Let's meet up later.
Thank goodness everything turned out all right.
Thank you, you saved the
Think
day.
nothing of it. I agreed to offer you my aid, so this is merely a part of that duty. Besides, I care deeply about this land.
Right! When we were with Moika, you told us you and your soldiers defended Natlan against the Abyss 500 years ago.
That's right. My desire to protect this nation remains unchanged. When my platoon arrived in Natlan 500 years ago, like you, we were true outlanders. But as time passed, I encountered the people of this land and witnessed their desperate struggle against the Abyss. Though many of the warriors were rash and inexperienced, they were steadfast and fearless in battle, willing to do anything to protect their fellow citizens. Oftentimes, with complete disregard for their own survival.
Ah,
Just as I fought for the glory of Conria, they fought for the survival of their nation. We happened to share a common enemy, so I decided to offer my aid. We fought side by side to the very end. I traveled to many places after that, but I never forgot this land. Even now, my work in Natlan remains unfinished.
yeah. Yeah, because
It may seem difficult to understand, but the reason
I don't
is
know if
really
we've heard
quite
his
simple.
name from 500 years ago.
That name carries with it the glory of my homeland and the honor of Natlan. Yet, I failed to bring my soldiers home. And I failed to help Natlan defeat the Abyss.
My God, yeah.
But that's not your fault. The Abyss is way stronger than any of us imagined.
You need not comfort me. I am no longer who I once was. Let the events of the past continue to collect dust in the annals of history. I will continue to help Natlan in my own way.
Like, with the draft of lucidity? Who knew you could make medicine? Were you a doctor before?
The drought was Guthred's invention. He was a respected military doctor, as well as my trusted second-in-command. We faced a similar situation to what you witnessed today. The endless battles against the Abyss triggered delusions among the soldiers, to the point where some attempted to kill each other. In order to develop a treatment as fast as possible, Guthred used himself as a test subject. He passed away shortly after the drought was complete. That's who he was. Unrelenting in his pursuits. No matter the cost, no matter the sacrifice. In the end, he even gave himself up for a chance at success. I'm sure he would be pleased his creation aids people even now. The Abyss has wrought enough suffering on this land. I sincerely hope this war will end soon.
No matter the cost, no matter the sacrifice. That sounds rather familiar.
Stop worrying about other people's survival, about their losses and sacrifices. You just need to win. That must be why I've returned. For this moment. Please finish what you set out to do, Commander.
Yeah.
You're more perceptive than I imagined. However, some things are better kept secret for now. We may be working together, but our goals are not entirely aligned.
What's with the secrets all of a sudden? I'm starting to think we should be more careful around you.
I do not mean to jeopardize the trust between us. I simply prefer to keep this to myself, because it's a personal matter. All I can tell you is this. Natlan may have survived the worst of the crisis, but the souls of this land are still not at peace. And that is why my work is not yet done.
Well, if it's personal, then we'll just have to trust you.
If you have other questions, I'm willing to answer them.
Wait, like anything? Hana wants to know how you eat with the mask. Anything you want to ask, Traveler?
Come on. Actually, there's something I want to know.
Natlan must pay the price for Mawika's use of the Ruler of Death's power. That price is death. And only Mawika's death can clear the debt. Even now that the war's over and the threat to Natlan is gone, it looks like that death is still set in stone.
Would the captain know something about the rule of death? I might not get this opportunity again. I should ask them. Ask about the rule of
In the
death.
garden cultivated by the gods, flowers and weeds grow side by side. When the weeds compete for nutrients in the soil, the gardener intervenes to inhibit their growth. I'm not one to pass judgment based on my own standard of right and wrong. But it is an undeniable fact that she is responsible for my suffering, as well as that of my people. If that explanation is too difficult to understand, allow me to show you exactly what I mean.
Oh, okay. Okay, okay. The curse of immortality. No, I expected, but this is...
The ruler of death
Yes.
can freely define the form of death, or grant immortality to anyone she desires. Her power is a rule in and of itself. Faced with such an overwhelming level of power, it can feel hopeless to resist. But I am of the belief that, in this world, no destiny is unchangeable, no death inevitable, and no rule unbreakable. So, before the final moment truly arrives, we must fight harder than ever.
Hey, Traveler, Paimon. Sorry, I hope I didn't interrupt anything. After happen upland back home, I went on a small walk and happened to run into a messenger from the Scions of Canopy. He's been looking for you everywhere.
Oh, did something happen?
Apparently, Fiona's ready to start forging your ancient name. She needs to check the progress of the Pilgrim's Chronicle, the device she gave you before. She invited a bunch of people to be there, including me. So let's head to the stadium once you're done here.
This is a critical time for you, Traveler. It's best not to delay, so let us end our conversation for now. Best of luck to you all. Goodbye.
Interesting. So we don't see it, but it's interesting. What a mysterious guy. Still, he doesn't seem quite as intimidating as before. We're basically comrades now, right? Anyway, let's head to the stadium. We shouldn't keep everyone waiting.
So in the end, the captain still hasn't told us his real goal. He kind of reminds Paimon of someone we met recently. Oh, right, the Lord of the Night! They just seem so tired, you know? Since they've both been alive for many centuries, do you think that's just what happens when you've been alive for too long?
I mean, we know other people who have lasted that long, Paimon. Come on. Like, is she gonna say Chun-Li sounds tired? I mean, he's the oldest of the Archons. He's probably not as old as some of them, but he was definitely just as old as the captain because he was there for the Camria incident and all that, so I have no clue. Here they all are! How many voices am I going to be able to say out? Ajar's not here? Oh man, sure took your sweet time. Wretched scoundrels, how dare you keep the almighty dragon lord Kahu Ajar waiting. Kneel before us and apologize, or will. And he's been yeeted into space. Don't listen to him, we just got here too.
Kanich, Kachina, Mualani? Woo, everyone's here!
We're popular.
Reunited at last. Did you miss us?
I brought candy and cookies to share. Of course we missed you. Ooh, you brought Source crackers too? Score!
Just in time, Traveler. It's so stifling in here. I was just about to go outside to get some air.
It's the same temperature outside. Anyway, how was the trip here?
Pretty smooth.
To be honest, I also
Okay,
didn't expect
so
this
we
many
got,
people to show
like,
up.
what was it? Kanich, Ajao, and then Ian-san.
A third of this amount is more than enough for my plan.
Why do you need them
I need
here?
to ask them about you, gather their thoughts and hopes. That will help the formation of your ancient name.
Ooh.
Oh, you brought the Pilgrim's Chronicle, right? Yeah, let me take a look. Okay. The progress looks good. We have enough people, so let's get started.
Sorry I'm late.
Ah.
Shaska showing up late for something? That's a first.
I had to follow a group of monsters further than expected. When I got back, I heard about what you did for my tribe. Thank you.
Traveler deserves most of the credit. Plus, if it wasn't If it weren't for your help during the battle, the Collective of Plenty would have suffered a lot more. We had the manpower to spare, so it's only right we return the favour. We were just doing our part.
Okay, let's save the pleasantries for later. Everyone's here, so let's get started. All right, let me remind everyone what's going to happen. I need each of you to stand before the Pilgrim's Chronicle and share your stories about the Traveler. Your words will be recorded and become a part of the Traveler's ancient name. Any, questions?
Nope.
All right, then, to start things off...
Hold on. Remember what we discussed?
Oh, right, I almost forgot. Traveler, Paimon, you, can't be here for this part.
Huh? But why? We want to hear what everyone has to say.
I need people's true thoughts and feelings. It's best if the subject in question isn't involved. It's much more difficult to express those feelings to someone's face. People get shy in those situations. It's just how it is.
You're right. Just like when Paimon doesn't have enough lore to pay for her meal, but she's too embarrassed to tell the Traveler, so she has to make up some excuse.
Paimon, I don't think that's the same.
So basically, you want us to leave the Pilgrim's Chronicle here and wait nearby?
Oh, don't worry. This shouldn't take long.
Everything Shilonen said made sense, but did you see Lolly's reaction back there? She was definitely the one who decided we should leave.
She's probably embarrassed.
But staying out here is just making Paimon even more curious about what everyone's gonna say. Anyway, you're gonna have an ancient name soon. Ooh, that's so exciting! Feels like we've been in Natland for quite a while already, doesn't it?
We've been traveling together for even longer.
Right! If only Paimon could say a few things about you in there.
Well, looks like you're about to have that chance.
Shilonen, is everything all set?
Almost. We're just missing one last thing. You've been by the Traveler's side the
Oh,
longest,
no.
Paimon. We need to hear what you have to say.
But Paimon's not from Natland.
Oh, it doesn't matter. As a Traveler's companion, your contributions are extremely important. You're the perfect person to finish the story. Sorry, Traveler. I just need to borrow Paimon for a second. It
You
should
can
be
keep
quick.
him. Dude, sad. Quite a, well, yeah, it's a long story. Did something go wrong?
Paimon gave us a lot, whew, and I mean a lot of information. I'm not even sure the Lord of the Night managed to get all of it.
Well, we've been to 6 nations already.
Here, you can have the Pilgrim's Chronicle back. I'll need it when I forge the name, but you can continue your adventures in the meantime. And when the time comes, I will forge you an ancient name unlike anything that's come before, so that you, Moika, and Natlan as a whole can finally put an end to this endless war.
Okay, the interlude is complete. So that was only an hour 30. I think that's the only Archon quest for this one, I think.
I'll need the Pilgrim's Chronicle back when I'm ready to forge the name. If there's still... I hope everything will go well. I swear, even I'm starting to feel nervous now.
Okay. So let's see what our Pilgrim Chronicles looking like at the moment. Where is it? Here. Use. Interesting. Everything around the side is doing that. It's just, what are these ones on the very outer sides? Anyway, we've got extra time. So we'll go and continue doing the Tribal Chronicles that we accidentally started. Let's go continue the Tribal Chronicles we accidentally started then, which is... over here somewhere. Let me double check. So we're doing the West of the Night-Wind.
Explosion inside city walls.
Calling from the Masters of the Night. That's it.
Surrounded be thy woe. Explosions can hurt people. Jin can be dreadful. Mondstadt be bombed. Klee be doomed. Those are the survival rules that the Knights of Favonius gave me. Oh, check it out! The graffiti on the wall is glowing! Masters of the Night-Wind. And by the looks of it, masters of nightlife, too.
Let's see what this is about, though.
La la la. Wonder if we're allowed in here. Oh, the door opened all by itself. Taking that as a yes?
Yeah.
The Tomisaur from earlier. It's really here.
That's the one that summoned us.
Then let's go introduce ourselves. Hello there. Okay. Probably doesn't understand what we're saying. Doesn't look like any cogs are turning in there.
Okay, you just insulted me.
Whoops! Sorry! No offense intended!
You there! You dare disrespect our elder? Oh, you mean... Oh, I see, I see. Sorry, my mistake. Apparently you are here by invitation. In which case, it's my job to make you feel welcome. Some introductions are in order. I am Koholam, one of the priests of our tribe.
Okay.
And this is our Iktomisaur elder, the great Tlapokpok Teats Tatel, a
Probably
living
not
totem among the
attempting to
masters of the
pronounce that.
Night-Wind.
Whoa, that's quite a tongue twister.
In truth, we usually go with Elder Tlapo for short. You're
Tlapo.
welcome to do the same.
We're invited here in a very unusual way.
I assume you're referring to our elder's special ability. Elder Tlapo has been alive for many centuries and harbors secrets that even we priests are at a loss to explain. So your reaction is entirely natural. But one thing I can say for sure is that Elder Tlapo has appointed the two of you to an extremely important task. For this reason, I would like to ask you to undergo a test.
What sort of task? And what kind of test?
Yeah, we can't understand.
If it's all right with you, I'll take you to see our chief. He's in a much better position to answer your questions.
Okay, sure.
Very well. Then please follow me. You can use this scroll to go directly to the obsidian altar, where the chief is. Don't worry, it's just one of the many mystical abilities of our tribe.
Okay. Interesting. Okay.
Whoa, what was that just now?
One of the routine duties of a priest. We attempt to contact the spirits of our ancestors to seek epiphanies and revelations. The chief is just over there. Please wait here while I have a word with him. I'll just be a moment.
Well, the Masters of the Night-Wind are definitely living up to their reputation as the mysterious ones.
All right, I've told the chief why we're here, and now you may speak with him. Right this way.
So, you two are the appointed ones. I am Chief Biram. Welcome, and thank you for your patience.
So tall.
Unusually so. Yes, I am aware, but I assure you, it's no cause for alarm.
Oh, no, of course not. Sorry, Paimon just reacted without thinking.
What's this about us being appointed?
Ah, yes. Caholam told me about that. As outsiders to our tribe, this is probably the first you've heard of such appointments. I'm sure the whole thing seems very confusing. Throughout our history, only members of the Masters of the Night-Wind have been appointed to undertake these tasks. This is the first time an outsider has ever been chosen.
Really?
Allow me to explain. Our tribe has an old tradition of recording history in the form of woven scrolls. And not just our own history. We record the legends and heroic feats of all other tribes as well. It is a tradition we have observed for many centuries. We treat it as a solemn duty. However, when a major event occurs that affects all of Natlan, we record it on a different kind of scroll, used for this exact purpose. And these scrolls can only be woven by someone of the Ictomisaur Elders' choosing. When the Ictomisaur Elder senses a major change in the ley lines, it will issue a formal declaration to appoint a creator for this scroll.
Whoa, so you mean...
Elder Tlapo sensed a ley line change quite some time ago, but had not yet designated the scroll weavers until you arrived.
Okay, but just so you're aware, we don't know the first thing about weaving scrolls.
As a matter of fact, that does not surprise me at all.
How come?
In the 200 years that Elder Tlapo has held this position, none of the appointed ones have ever been experienced scroll weavers.
Interesting.
Does that mean 200 years of major historical events have gone unrecorded?
No. They all submitted scrolls in time, yet each of them claimed it was not their own work, but a gift from the spirits.
Man, this tribe gets more mysterious by the second.
Yes, well, that is the part that troubles me. The notion that we have to rely on esoteric things like gifts from the spirits to record historical events of such great importance. It is unsettling.
Huh. That's pretty surprising to hear, coming from the chief of this tribe.
I can imagine. You probably see the Masters of the Night-Wind as a people shrouded in mystery, who pride ourselves on our arcane practices. But I am something of an exception. I may be the chief, but when it comes to our traditions, I am in fact a proponent of change and reform. I have dedicated my energies to deciphering the many mysteries of our tribe. In doing so, I hope to establish clearer rules that will help sustain our traditions in the future.
Okay.
Wow, that sounds great! So have you figured out the mystery of the gift from the spirits?
Sadly not. It is something I've been investigating for a long time. But I have yet to uncover what this gift truly refers to.
Well, we'll
Only
keep
a
an eye
small
out for you.
handful of events over the years have been recorded on these special scrolls, with decades between each one. And by the time the next scroll weaver is appointed, my time as chief will be long gone. I will not be in a position to investigate as thoroughly.
So...
While I haven't gotten to the bottom of the matter, I have made some progress. But the only way I can develop my theories further is with the cooperation of the appointed ones.
And that's why you want to put us through this test?
Precisely. It's nothing to be worried about. Simply a means of validating my current hypothesis. It shouldn't take you long, nor will it put you in any danger.
Alright, so what does it involve exactly?
I can explain everything in detail when we get to the site of the test. But first, please wait a moment while I change out of the soul-shielding cloak. This garb is one of our important cultural relics, handed down by generations of chiefs. It is only to be worn when conducting certain ceremonies.
Oh.
Please, follow me.
Tool is an understatement, but okay.
Do you see this scroll? If you touch it, you will enter a hidden space. Today's test is, quite simply, to find a way to escape that space.
That's it?
I assure you, it's not as easy as it sounds. If you cannot find your own way out, I will of course intervene to bring you back here. But then, we will be no closer to solving this mystery.
We'll give it a try.
Good. Simply touch the scroll to begin the test.
Which one? At some point, Lalie's gonna come and probably give us a head off or something, you know, and tell us off. Okay. So...
Whoa, we really did get teleported.
But where's the way out?
It seems like this place is completely sealed off. Doesn't look like there's an exit anywhere. Let's take a look around and see what we can find.
Time to look around. Okay. The scroll's purposely been hung in the very middle of the ceiling. Whatever it means, it must be significant. Looks like there's a girl with long hair on it. Some sort of machine here, probably used for weaving. A large pile of woven scrolls, and a thick layer of dust indicates they've been here for a long time. Where's the ghostly spirits?
There are so many woven scrolls here. Paimon remembers seeing some of them before in other tribes. They seem to record historical events. This one really stands out from the rest. For starters, it's the biggest of them all. Wonder what story it tells.
The colours are very distinctive too.
Yeah, you're right. Over there, something just flashed. Traveler, did you catch that?
Maybe that's how we get out. By seeing things we couldn't see before.
Oh, right. Paimon's with you.
Symbols the ability to activate a unique form of elemental sight, which is makes them keen away things in a life not intercepted. I am looking in the right place, right? Hey, I'm confused. Ah, elemental
This
sight.
looks like our ticket out of this place.
Elemental sight. Needed to read better. Nice.
Welcome Ameliazo1 to the Eternal.
Thank you so much for the follow, Amelia. I hope you enjoy time here. Okay.
We finally made it out.
It is just as I thought. You are indeed capable of undertaking this mission.
Did this prove your theory?
Yes.
It's going good.
You saw many distinctive
Enjoying
didn't you?
the new story. We're currently doing a Tribal Chronicles
This
for the
specific
Masters of
kind
the
of scroll
Night-Wind at the
was left
moment.
to us by our ancestors.
We accidentally
Upon
started it before
investigation,
doing
I
the
discovered what sets it
Archon
apart
quest, and we're
is the use of
continuing
a
it now that
color
we finished
not
the Archon
featured in
quest.
ordinary scrolls. It is a most mysterious color that most people cannot even detect. I myself had to employ special techniques to confirm its existence. Yet there are those who are born with a natural ability to perceive it. And that is why I wanted to test you.
You mean...
That space you just entered was an exhibition room for storing this variety of woven scrolls. Centuries ago, a great shaman by the name of Huitzilin put in place a security measure so that anyone who entered the room without permission
I'm a
would
big
become
fan of
trapped
anime.
inside. It exists to this day. And although I have not managed to decipher how it works,
Though I don't
have at
really
least
watch
found out
it
how to
on
turn it on
stream
and
or
off.
anything.
Once someone is trapped inside, it is all but impossible for them to escape without outside help. Unless they share the great shaman's ability to perceive that strange color.
Ooh, that's a big question. So, I've got a few favorite animes. They kind of come and go, if you know what I mean. Some of my favorites at the moment would be Bungo Stray Dogs, Welcome to Demon School Iruma-kun. What else? I'd like to put D Grey Man somewhere there, but of course I don't think we're going to get any more seasons of that. I'm still reading the manga though for it. They're the main ones that come to mind, as well as Fullmetal Alchemist. I like both the seasons of that, 2003 and the Brotherhood version. Naruto. I watched Naruto a while back. I believe I've watched all the episodes. I definitely watched all of Shippuden. And then I've watched part of Boruto, but then stopped watching after a part. I know it was after the time travel one, but I need to like it's one of those things. It's not just catch up, but also rewatch, if you know what I mean. It's been a while since I've watched Naruto and Boruto, but I have watched a majority of Shippuden. Probably I would like to say the first 6 parts of Boruto, maybe. Like I remember the time travel thing with Boruto and Sasuke. Um, and I think I might have watched a bit after that, but I don't completely remember. It's one of those things. It's like you watch the anime, you enjoy it, you remember some of the main pointers and stuff, but then there's a lot you forget, especially in anime as long as Naruto and stuff. I mean, there's an anime, like, for example, One Piece, that I still haven't gotten around to watching and stuff, just because I don't have a clue where to even start. But yeah. Okay. I think I know what you mean.
Clearly, you must have this ability. Which leads me to believe that our Ictomisaur Elder can sense this ability in people, and that it appoints a Scroll Weaver on this basis.
Another secret power? Traveler, you are full of mysteries. Still, having this ability doesn't change the fact that neither of us know where to start with weaving a scroll.
Don't worry about that. The method for weaving this kind of scroll appears to be largely the same as for an ordinary scroll. The main difference is in the dye that gives it its unique color.
Hard to say. Well, I made a mood board, of course, of like different design attributes that I liked. I then came up with like the concept of like a dying and like, you know, a decaying immortal and stuff based on a few different things. And then the colors were mainly just my favorite colors. Like green is my favorite color. So I have to have green in the design and stuff. And yeah, gave it to a friend with what was it, one of those like character designer type things. You know, you can get those character creation things. I kind of used one of those and edited it, and then they made a PNG model for me, which still appears on my channel in some places. It's kind of like a backup if my computer can't handle the 3D model. And then my friend. Luckily, I have a really good best friend who made me my PNG models, only from waist up, I think. And then the 3D model I made myself using VRoid Studio. Was it? Yeah. Yeah, VRoid. Yeah, it was VRoid. With the only thing not being made by me was the irises, which my sister did for me. Because I had no idea where to start with that. But yeah, it's I'm pretty sure it's VRoid Studios. That's the name of the software. Let me double check. You can make like 3D models, and it's pretty good. Yeah, VRoid Studio. It's pretty good. So I made my 3D model with that software. And I have been trying to like do improvements and stuff because like I do want to improve my model at some point, so I've been creating cosplays for my VTuber model and stuff to try and get my ability to create the clothes better. But yeah, either way.
If my suspicions are correct, this dye is the key to weaving the scroll, and your special ability is the key to obtaining it. The dyeing process is also a little different from the norm, but I don't anticipate any major issues there. As long as you two can source the dye itself, I can assist with the application.
Cool! We'll follow your lead.
But yeah, if you want to see who made
Then
my
please use your abilities to
PNG
source the
model,
necessary
all the
ingredients.
credits are
And in the
below in
meantime,
the About
I will have
section.
someone prepare some
I think I
fabric for
updated
test
it. They
dyeing.
changed their name
We'll
again.
make a few sample pieces to test out my hypothesis. And if that goes well, we can begin the scroll in earnest. If you agree to help, you can expect to be handsomely rewarded once this is all over. So, what are your thoughts?
Are you talking about the issues with cheapy art stars and Twitch, or? Or of
Given the
course,
stakes involved for our tribe, I was thinking a substantial sum of mora would be appropriate. Surely that would be preferable to just a free meal.
More works too. Anyway, how do we go about finding these ingredients? Are we supposed to just keep walking around Natland until we stumble across them?
Thankfully not. I've already identified a location where I suspect they may be found. And I've arranged for someone to guide you there. Your guide is waiting just outside.
who's gonna bet
You can
it's
set off
Lolly?
at your leisure.
I think that's how you pronounce her name. Act 1 complete. Let's go straight to Act 2. We'll finish this off. Probably end stream after we finish this. Oh, I might actually try pulling for the new character too. I need to remember that. How do we get out of here? Having like a chibi model or something. Not really. Let's go. Who are we going to find here? I'm gonna bet Sit Lolly. Doesn't look like it. Looks like someone else.
I take it you're the ones appointed by Elder Talapo?
Yep. And you are...
Call me Toltec. The chief asked me to be your guide for the day.
Okay.
His
Not
messengers
Sit
already filled me in on the situation. So just follow me.
Legendary color. Okay, go into the fog's depths. Okay, where are we? Huh? I mean, cute. I mean, you know. Most of the TV art styles I've seen are very cute. How far are we running? This feels like a very long... We'll just keep walking. Let's go over here, and we're out of stuff now. Okay, there's the waypoint. And of course I can't get it.
So the dye is somewhere in this cave, huh?
This is as far as I can take you. Only the appointed ones may proceed from here.
Why's that?
Kind of a long story. Apparently, there's a certain fruit that grows in this cave, the juice of which can be processed to make an excellent dye. Many years ago, our ancestors set out to make a series of ambitious works of graffiti art. They selected this cave to make them in, presumably due to the availability of the dye. However, they didn't want anyone to see their work before it was completed, and so they sealed off the entrance to control access.
Interesting.
To bypass the seal, you have to have mastered the art of color perception, or something like that.
Oh, right.
The strange thing is, Our ancestors never removed the seal, even after they finished the graffiti art. Since it was sealed off, the only person who's been inside is the great shaman, Huitzilin, and that was 300 years ago. According to her,
He
the
said
artwork
300
tells
years
the
ago, but the
story of
text
a
on screen
hero
said
by the name of
200 years
Kuntur.
ago.
But I digress.
Mm,
Sorry, I'm a big fan of graffiti artwork. Once I get talking, I can go on for hours.
So you're sure you don't want to come with us?
I'll pass. I tried to get in once, but the seal blocked my way. I tried getting my Iktomi to clear it with its powers, but even that didn't work. I guess it's supposed to be a test left there by our ancestors. If you don't pass the test, you're not worthy of viewing their works of art. Don't worry about me, though. I wouldn't be joining you this time even if I was able to get in. Unlike our chief, I don't have the guts to challenge our traditions. This task is specifically appointed to someone by the Iktomi Elder. Who knows what bad things might happen if I got involved?
Fair enough. Alright, we'll try not to take too long.
If it's anything to do with commissions, no.
Time to go.
Oz, reveal by... Hey!
Let's see here.
Looks like there's no way past. Maybe try the same thing as before?
Hmm.
Hey, it worked! Let's head in and take a look.
Let's have a look.
This should be the place. That fruit Toltec mentioned should be the one on the wall, right? Now the only question is, which ones do we pick?
This is probably where my special ability, the chief mentioned, comes
Well,
in.
go ahead, try it out.
Let's see here then. There's a red one there. Okay, there's like one portrait, so in order. So this one, this blue one is the middle one. This one seems to be the last. No, the first one, I think. Hmm. Okay. The last one.
Yeah.
Oh, right now.
I see everything. Jumpy Dumpty Go! Boing, boing, boom! More treasure, more treasure! Da da da!
I'll take this if I saw it. Treasure! Hmm. There seems to be an area we can come back to, so I think we're not gonna miss it. Okay. Another try. Come on, it. Did it just summon monsters? No, I think we need that actually. Not create an object yet. Okay, so we've got 1, 2. I think it goes like, there we go.
Let's finish this fast.
That really hurt! Hey! Midnight Phantasmagal!
One with nature.
There we go. All the enemies are... Okay, so now we have to like paint them.
La la la.
Here. Dun, dun. So. Yellow. Blue is that one. Red is done. That one. Where's green? Is green gonna be like... Let's see. Am I gonna have to do... Get me out, please. I'm guessing we have to make green. So... I guess we have to make green. I missed! Or not. Okay, where's green? Okay, well, how do we mix colors then? Extract, okay, let's see, extract yellow and extract blue. There we go. There we go, we get there in the end. Oh, a hole opened up in the floor.
The wind knows me. Who says there aren't benefits to a life of wandering?
I see everything. Jumpy, jumpy.
Into the wind.
I'm going to have to heal. Very pretty.
Time to go.
We're all glow in the dark. You have to climb back up here. 1 second.
One with nature.
Are you kidding me, Gabe? Oh my goodness. Get me up. Oh, this game sometimes. There we go. Got it. Visitor mantle is gone with the wall painting, and then I images of the hair coming to the picture and you could see. To press to create illusionary wind current at the corresponding location. I'm so confused. Where are we? I am so confused. Where are we supposed to go? We've been like we've been told to go down here, and then now we're being told to go elsewhere. So confused. Okay, I'm going to try and get out again. Oh, lovely. I love trying to get out.
One with nature. Into the wind.
Okay, where are we going?
Time to go. This is...
Oh, lovely. Okay, that might be a problem. Okay, that's some. Why am I? Have I just broken this mission or something? That's what it's feeling like. Because we've gone past this.
You saw something, right? Whatever it was, grab it.
Oh man. Strange. Oh, that's a... Found what we needed. Guess we did something else.
These guys' ancestors made some real works of art here. But based on what we've seen so far, it seems like there should be more to the story. Do you think maybe there's more artwork further inside? Seems kinda strange.
You can go take a look if you want.
Oh, no need. Paimon was just thinking aloud. Toltek's waiting for us, and we have a job to do. So maybe it's best if we head out now. Let's head back and meet up with Toltek.
Cool. Oh well. Bit further in than planned. I'm gonna blame the tutorial on that, because the tutorial was like, oh, use this to get in and stuff, and thinking it was further in, but nope.
Sounds like you made it through the seal then. Our Iktomi-Sor Elder was right about you. It's getting late. Follow me. I'll take us back.
It's down. Oh my goodness, is it in the air? Hey, what's up? How are you? How do I get back in here? Oh man, I'm getting close. It's like just around here. There it is. Got it. Yeah, how are you? I hope you're having a great day so far. I'm good. Here we are.
Toltec has updated me on your progress. Well done. I appreciate your efforts.
We're currently doing what's it, a Tribal Chronicles quest at the moment. We accidentally started it before we did the Archon quest, because of course, typical. You walk anywhere and you accidentally run into quests. We run into like 3 on the way there.
This is certainly a very different substance from typical dyes. Okay,
But,
now let's try.
Either way, we're doing it now that
some
we've finished the Archon quest.
The fabric
We're
is
on
ready
Act
for
2 at the
testing.
moment.
Please come with me.
No sit Lally yet. I was hoping we'd actually have like one of the main characters appear, but we haven't had anything appear yet.
Time to go.
But yeah, I've been having a good day so far. Let's see what's happening now. Oh yeah, and I can't believe how tall this guy
Take a look
is.
at this. It's a woven scroll made by one of our ancestors. Ah, this is the kind of thing we're trying to make.
Ooh.
The person depicted is the legendary shaman, Huitzilin. She lived 200 years ago and was once appointed by the Iktomi-Sor Elder, like yourselves. She was especially skilled in the art of color manipulation, and of course completed her task with flying colors. This scroll is a record of her deeds, and was most likely the work of her own hand. The quality is simply breathtaking, even compared to other scrolls of this variety. Sadly, since she passed away, all of our Iktomi-Sor Elder's subsequent appointees have had to rely on the gift from the spirits to complete their work.
But now you're about to revive an older tradition.
That's a good way of putting it. My only quibble with your phrasing would be, it's not just me, but us.
Now Paimon's getting excited.
Bring out the samples.
Very demanding. An assistant presents the samples for test dyes.
Now, as I mentioned, the dyeing process is a little complicated, but I am confident you will manage. Just make sure to follow my instructions carefully.
Will do. Let's get started.
The pattern has already been sketched out on the sample, so you just need to dye each block with the correct color. But you'll need to wait for the dye to fully soak in between each step to make sure the colors don't run.
Dye the fabric as instructed. Let's see how it turns out.
Ha ha ha! Good! The dye has taken to the fabric, and the pattern is crisp and clear. Next, apply all the remaining dye, and we should see that elusive signature color emerge.
Okay, final step.
Apply the remaining dye.
Did it work? Paimon doesn't see it.
Oh, that color isn't showing up. Oh, the dyeing has failed.
Did I mess up something?
No, your technique was flawless. You did everything exactly as instructed. It would have made no difference if I'd done it myself.
Then what went wrong?
It could be the weaving technique, or maybe the dye has to be applied in a different way. Oh, whatever the case, it looks like I have failed to get to the bottom of this mystery.
Sorry, Paimon wishes we could do more to help.
I am the one who should be apologizing. I made you do so much work, and it was for nothing. I will, of course, honor my commitment to compensate you for your trouble, but I do hope you won't give up on this task. I plan to keep investigating, and will be sure to keep you updated with any progress.
Don't worry, we're not quitters.
Yeah, of course not, Paimon.
Paimon does have a question, though. This whole process of recording history on woven scrolls seems so complicated. Why don't you just write it down instead? You said yourself you're all about change and reform. Well, this seems like a pretty good place to start, don't you think? Writing things down would be easier for everyone, and your records would be more detailed.
I think you perhaps misunderstood my philosophy, but that's okay. I can answer your question, but there's somewhere I need to show you first.
Oh, sure.
Let's see, where are we going? There's a way out. Quick one. Okay, how do we get there? Like,
Time to go.
This looks like a dead end. So I'm presuming that there must be a way up. There we go. Up and up, as they say. And rest. There we go. This area looks so pretty.
Cool. Look at this view. What do you think?
It's gorgeous!
Now, try looking a little further.
Whoa, that graffiti!
In all the years since the founding of our tribe, those colors have been with us every step of the way. It is true that I seek to bring new life to this ancient tribe through change and reform. But I also understand there are certain foundational things that we cannot afford to throw away. The foremost of these is the way we record our history.
Oh, that makes sense.
Since the very beginnings, our tribe has always sought to bring color to history. And I have a deep sense that this is one part of our heritage that we should not give up. So, whatever it takes, I must find a way for us to continue producing our traditional woven scrolls.
You're completely right. Paimon's sorry for what she said earlier. It was out of line.
It's quite all right. I'm just grateful you're able to understand where I'm coming from.
We're committed to helping you solve this.
Then let us hope that when we next meet, we succeed in reviving this tradition.
Okay, that's Act 2 complete. Very terrible. It is. Oh my goodness. It's like the one for the children of Echoes. It's only got an Act 1 and an Act 2. Which means Act 3 will be later. Probably when Lali's character's out, honestly. Means we'll have to wait to enjoy the rest of the story another time. Oh well. Let's see here then. Second, out this. How are we doing for time? We're at 2 hours 37. I don't think we have enough time to do the whole of the other one. Because we've got the other Tribal Chronicles to do as well. I don't think we're going to have time to do the whole of that, so we'll probably leave that till next time. There isn't any limited time events on. We don't have to do things today. Already done. Okay. I'm probably going to end here, but of course I'm going to see if we can pull Chaska and or the 4-star, whichever we get first. I don't know whether we'll be able to get either of them. Let me quickly check to see where we are. Yeah, see what I mean? Literally. What's that? A pity of 6, 7? It's 5, 6, 7, 8, 8. A pity of 8. I'll probably only put two temples into this. I want to see if we can get her because flying around in the sky sounds fun. But we'll see. If not, I'll be happy with Aurora. But no, Nala, we'll probably either get neither or one of them. Okie dokie, let's have a go at pulling them then. So we've got a pity of 8. Let's see what we get. First temple. My thing is, we're only going to put 2 temples in. 4-star, pretty much expected. Let's see, we need. Oh, come on. New 4-star. Get us the new 4-star, please. New 4-star? Yes, new 4-star.
I'm Auroron from the Masters of the Night-Wind. Want some vegetables? Oh, don't worry.
Want some
I'm
vegetables.
not trying to sell anything to you or get anything in return. There's no rhyme or reason for it, really. I just like to see what every seed grows up to be, so I end up with a lot of produce. As long as my vegetables wind up in the stomach of someone who enjoys them, that's all that matters.
Yeah, you got the new character. So the main reason why I wanted the new character is because one of his skills with the bow is he can jump really high, but he can also stop in midair to aim arrows down. And let's see, last temple. Another 4-star. Run again? Nope. Weapon. Let's see if I can show it. So 1 second. Let me show you. Yeah. I mean, I have Child too, and his main weapon, although I don't use his main weapon. Rust is so much better on him. What we're doing. Let me show you how Auron does it. Apparently, he also, when he does the dive attack, he apparently does it differently. Apparently, most of the characters do it the other one leg down, and he does it a different way. So here you go, and then we can. Oopsie daisy. Then we can aim. But I don't like this. I can only aim if I'm holding down circle. But I can't actually, like, I'm having to use another finger on my hand, since I'm using my thumb for this. So I'd have to do it like, oh my goodness. So I'd have to do X, thumb, circle with one finger, and then use my thumb to aim. Okay. And controller. That's a bit weird. But then again, I should have expected that based on the controller. Either or, I'm glad I got him. I think there's only one 4-star that I want that I don't have still, and that's Cephos. Either way. We'll leave that where we are. So, next time we stream Genshin, I'm presuming there'll be a limited time event on, so we'll be doing that. As well as the children. What was it? Not children. Which one was it again? It's the something. Why am I so bad with the names? The tribal names. Flower Feather Clan Tribal Chronicle, which I presume will be Act 1, 2, and 3, since it's the one listed. It's just typical that we had to accidentally start the other one that only has 2 acts. But yeah. I'm not sure whether it'll be next week or the week after for Genshin, because I need to double check when the next event is. But we also have a lot of exploration to do, so we might just do an exploration stream at some point. Either way, I hope everyone enjoyed today's stream. Let's go find someone to raid. Where is Twitch gone? There it is. Reload this. Let's see who's online at the moment. Hopefully we can raid someone that we haven't raided in a while.
Someone told you the
Oh,
masters
looks
of the
like
Night-Wind is a tribe of
Sushi
weirdos?
is streaming.
Who else is there?
Do you
I thought I
stream
was
your
the only
WhatsApp? I'm actually not sure. I don't follow too many people, but nope. Sushi is currently doing a donor farm, playing Minecraft at the moment, so we'll go raid them. I believe it's because it's their birthday recently, I think? Really need to keep an eye on socials more often. Let's go send the support their way. Here are also my socials. Let's go raid Sushi.
Having a favorite animal, or
vegetable or fruit can help us recognize what kind of people we want to become.
Okay. Cool. Let's go ahead. Okay. The next stream is tomorrow, I believe, that I'm doing. Yep, tomorrow. And we're playing some more Poke Rogue because I am overly wanting to play it again. Ironically. Really enjoyed playing Poke Rogue during the subathon a couple weeks ago. So we're going to be playing some more tomorrow at 1 PM GMT. Hopefully we can get shiny. I've heard that there are like multiple different shinies and that they each have like bonuses or something. So cross fingers we get a shiny during tomorrow's stream. And yeah. Is there anything else? Yeah. Looks like we're gonna raid out any minute. I hope everyone has a great rest of the day and all. Remember to check out tomorrow's stream. It's gonna be fun, hopefully. And yeah, have a great day all. Bye.